the survey. Why is she like this? Yeah, is it going to put me more in danger if I go and help her? Okay, so for example, there could have been an electric cable that runs underneath there with water everywhere. She's touched it, she's gone flying across. So if I come in and I put my foot on there and I touch the electric cable, I'm out of the equation as well. Okay, so or she might have fallen over, dropped some glass on the floor as she's fallen over because she's tripped over, whatever reason. There's glass on the floor. I go and kneel down there. So it's various reasons. So the most important person in this situation, ironically, is me, not her. Yeah. So I check the survey, look at the scene survey, look what's going on. So I'm looking around, etc., etc. But then I approach her. Okay. And you might have noticed when I said to her 4 things, 4 commands. Hello, Claire. Can you hear me? Claire, can you hear me? Then I said, open your eyes if you can hear me, Claire. Yeah. Then I announced myself. Paul, I'm the first aider. Do you hear me say that? Yeah. Then I tapped her collarbone and I said, Claire, can you hear me? Yeah. So I've asked her, is she responding to my voice? No. Did she respond to me telling her to do something? Open her eyes? No. Did she respond to pain? Me tapping her collarbone? No. So then those 3 levels of consciousness tell me she's unconscious. Okay. So she's not sleeping. Yeah. The moment we tap in her collarbone, she would probably grouse and wake up or whatever, yeah? Me shouting in her ears, etc., etc. So once I know that she's unconscious, yeah, I have got somebody lying on the floor who is unconscious, therefore I would shout for help, okay? Then, you saw me check for breathing. I put 1 hand on her forehead, 2 hands there to open up her airway, yeah? Now, she's conscious, yeah? And she's being a good actress, yeah? So that's why she's keeping her head open. But normally if they're unconscious and I've just done that, when I let go of my hand, it closes. Yeah, because that's what a mannequin does. Well, that's what a human being would do if they're unconscious. But I keep it open to open up the airway. Then I was looking down her body to see if I could see her abdomen rise and fall, whether I can hear that she's breathing using all my senses. And I did that for 10 seconds. After 10 seconds, I can kind of establish that she is or is not breathing. Generally, if she took a big gasp and went like that, that could be a sign that she's breathing. Or it could be a sign that that was her last breath and now she's dead. But because I just think I heard her go, that's it? No, it's not. It needs to be established of breathing. Generally, when people are unconscious, they breathe heavier. Okay, so if you see somebody who's sleeping, for example, which is a state of unconsciousness, yeah, you can hear them breathing, yeah? Some people snore, but you can hear them breathing. So it's not a case of is she, isn't she, is she breathing? So if I'm here and I can establish that she is actually breathing, then from a personal point of view, a purely a personal point of view, when you're in this situation, you should be relaxed because you've got somebody that are unconscious, but at least they're breathing, yeah? You haven't got to worry about too much else after that. We have, but not in as much as you've got a potential dead person, you think. So once I know she's breathing, I check her body all over. So I'm trying to find the clues. Why is she like this? I was checking her arms. Sometimes people, you may know, wear medic alerts if they're diabetic, and that will tell me, oh, there's an alert saying I'm a diabetic, or there could be another alert on there saying I'm epileptic, so therefore I have seizures and stuff like that. There could be needle marks in her arms, there could be anything. There could be, her knee could have moved out, therefore the pains made her go unconscious and she's lying there. So the moment I touched her knee, be it conscious or unconscious, she'll move. Yeah, so inflicting pain. So I can just check all the way around. But I'm just trying to find the clues as to why she's like that. Then you saw me put in the recovery position, okay?
Can I ask, why do you do that before you ring?
Okay, because then, I'll come back to hold that question, yeah? So, there, I put that hand out of the way. So I want to put in the recovery position. Now, manuals, to be honest, I haven't read that manual there, but generally what they'll say is put the hand in a how position, like there, like that, and then they'll say reach across, grab the knee, etc., etc. Okay? Every one of you, if I lay you on the floor and I try to put your arm like it says in the manual, it may or may not be like that. Yeah? If you did it with me, my hand would probably be around about like that. Yeah? Probably because my chest is tight and my posture is crap. Yeah. And my flexibility is really bad. Yeah, so then I reached across and I grabbed the outside of her knee.
Didn't you do her arm first, I thought? I thought you did this arm first.
That can go
no.
there.
Or
be
you do
honest,
it at the
it
same
doesn't-
time?
It doesn't matter, but one
Okay.
thing does matter, okay?
Mm.
As soon as I take her hand and put her hand there, I can't let go of it. Because if I
Right.
let go of it, that
Yeah,
happens.
okay,
yeah? So
sure.
whether I did it for, because she's, I'm sorry, because she's only little, I could, get your fucking head down. Because I can reach and do both, yeah? But
Yeah.
if you've got a guy or a woman who's big, and you think, okay, I'm not going to do it, so I lift the outside of the leg up, I see if I put her toe underneath her knee,
Yeah.
So that's going to stay there now, whether she's conscious or not, it's going to stay there. So I don't have to
Okay.
worry about that. But the moment I take her hand and put it on the back of her face, I have to keep hold of this because I'm looking after her head.
Yeah.
And then with one finger, and I'm just doing this for the purpose that I can just bring her over like that. I keep her head, my hand underneath her head. I can bring her knee up. Now her back is exposed. Now I'm opening up, and then go from there.
And so
Okay.
you open up the neck as well.
Then I open up the neck
Okay.
because I open up the airway again.
Yeah.
Now her back is exposed, so I can check that.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. Jump up. No. Okay. So.